Hi folks, welcome back. Hope you are doing well. Today we have our lecture 15 of ICT A to Z beginner series. I am going to show you the example of ICT 2022 model example. Okay, so bear with me. I will explain you and also show you the example on NAS 100, US 30 and gold and SPX 500 as well. So what I told you on the last video, that how the ICT 2022 model work. So in this model, if price is coming downside, okay, and we anticipate on higher time frame that price is bullish for the day, okay, so what happened, price tap on some sort of POI, okay, give us a displacement, a market structure shift or change in the state of delivery to the opposite direction in the kill zone hours. It may be a London, it may be a New York AM session, or it can be a New York PM session. After that market structure shift with displacement, you will going to find out the fair value gap from this leg to this leg. Okay, once that happen, you are going to in from that fair value gap, put the stop loss of that low of the leg or the beginning of that fair value gap and target the opposite side liquidity. Okay, so you are basically going to mark the midnight. Okay, so basically the general rule, what happen in this model, you will see three things. First thing is you will see ICT power of 3, okay, and second you can also say the Judah swing, which I will tell you later on this series. Okay, ICT power of 3. So what is the ICT power of 3? That the market is open at the midnight of the New York, okay, 12 a.m. okay, then you will see accumulation. Okay, if the bias is bullish, if you anticipate the price will going to higher, okay, you will see a manipulation to the opposite side of your bias, okay, during the unkill zone hours, okay, before New York, before London. Okay, so after that you will find this setup: market structure shift, fair value gap and a distribution to the liquidity. Okay, so price is seek for imbalance and a liquidity. So imbalance is where the fair value gap. Okay, so this thing midnight you will mark. Okay, price will go, if bullish, if we are bullish, the price will go to the opposite of the direction most of the time. Remember that, not always. Sometime what happened, price just open and shoot to the outside if there was a news driver or the overnight run, the market run due to the FOMC. Okay, so generally 60-70 time you will see this type of the scenario. Midnight price will go downside, you will tap on some sort of POI. It can be an order block, breaker block, mitigation block, fair value gap, inversion fair value, what can be. Okay, it can be anything on your higher time frame. Your higher time frame is depends on your trading style. Your trading style may be a positional trade. For positional trade you are going to watch for a monthly, weekly and daily, and maybe you take trade on a 4-hour. Okay, and if you are a daily time frame, you will start from daily, hourly and 15-minute, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 minute, right? Okay, so it's tap on, you will see this is a state of delivery change, fair value gap and in and the boom. Okay, so this scenario, the basically I'm telling you again and again, this scenario, this one specifically, it should happen on your kill zone hours. Remember, the price run by algorithm, right? Okay, it's run on the time. Okay, it's not run anytime, it's run on the time. So what is the time? I told you many times that 8:30 to 12 o'clock, between 11:30, your the entry point. What I'm telling you, remember. Okay, I'm not telling you you close the trade or you will execute, or you will close the trade or you come outside the market after 11:30 or 12 o'clock. No, your entry time, push button of your buy or sell should be between 8:30 to 11:30. Okay, 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock, that is the basically lunch time. ICT did not prefer to do trading on that time because most time it will be choppy and that may create for liquidity, and then after 1:30 price take the liquidity of a lunch hour of high or low and then go to the liquidity of that day. Okay, so this thing happen should be on a kill zone hours. The kill zone hour first is 8:30 to 11:30, your entry time. The second one, if you don't get this thing, you will wait for another liquidity sweep after lunch hour. It can be your lunch hour liquidity, it can be your session liquidity, it can be anything. It can be tap on some sort of your weekly gap, monthly gap, anything. Okay, so let me show you example on live. Okay, I come to 1 hour for NAS 100. Okay, and here is the, I put one indicator for just to show you something very similar, just easy for you. Here's a Lex Algo session indicator. Here is the Tokyo that prefer for take Tokyo and Sydney session. So it will be for Asian, this will be a London, and the red one, the dangerous one, is a New York. Okay, and the market is closed. So what happened? We are bullish on a daily time frame. So what happened? Price came at tap on 1 hour. What is that? Tell me. What is that? Mitigation block, right? And also a breaker block as well, because these two consecutive candles are a breaker blocks, right? I told you in our previous lectures. Okay, in my previous breaker block, mitigation block, order block, you can see that one. Okay, so these also a breaker block, mitigation block, and order block as well. Okay, why not this? Why not this? Study that you see this candle, these order block, this down close candle is not taking any side of that candle. You see, it's inside of that candle. That's why it's not working. It's tricking you. But generally, keep these in your notes. If the price is bullish, the down close candle should not be broken. Okay, remember what I said to you. If the price is bullish, the down close candle should not be broken. What does it mean by that? If this is the candle, okay, right? If price go upside, if it's come down back, it should not go below this order block. It can come to upper part, it can come to middle, it can come to the bottom, but it should not broke and close below of this order block or this down close candle. Okay, if it does, then you might be wrong. Okay, not always, you might be wrong. Maybe after that you will see that order block, after that order block the price, there was a fair value gap, and after that fair value gap, price shoot again. Okay, but most of the time you will see that for bullish scenario the down close candle should not be broke. Okay, so let's come to the point. Here are our POI. Okay, in London session it's tap. Okay, so what we will do, we will wait for our kill zone hours. Okay, so we'll go for 5 minutes. We already tap on our kill zone hour. So what we do, we will mark out our timing. First thing you do in the morning once you watch the chart. Okay, you are 8:30 and 11:30 or at 12 o'clock. That is your entry area, first entry area. Then you put a second entry area, 1:30, 2:30 till 4 o'clock. The market closing time, the New York stock exchange close at 4 p.m. Okay, so what happened? Price open. Okay, I will mark this line from here. What happened? I will show you. So here are the candle. I will open. This is a green candle open. Okay, so what happened? Price, this is also what you see, this work on London as well. It is the London open, right? Price open, you see it's go upside, give you a market structure shift. Here was the fair value gap, price tap, liquidity of the session. Okay, but that's not our point. You can test. Okay, but what happened? Price go below of this midnight opening. Okay, you see it's go below, right? In the kill zone hours, you will see he give you here a valid swing point. What is your bias? Bullish, right? We have here as well, right? Okay, after a 9:30 opening, okay, 8:30 we will not see any type of scenario. Also, one thing I will show you, I will explain you in the coming videos, and write down on your notes. Sometime if this midnight open, if not work, what does it mean by it's not work? Mean if it's not go downside like this, not make a accumulation phase, okay, so you will mark the 8:30 opening. If you are bullish, your 8:30 opening will go most of the time to the downside, opposite, a Judah swing, a fast Judah swing, manipulation move, then a distribution at the 9:30 NAS open. Okay, in NAS standard US30 you will see most time the volatility come into the market at 9:30. Okay, so after so we have three opening basically. First 9:30 I will see it's go downside 8:30, and the second the 9:30 of 9:30 as well. If I don't find here as well, then I will see most time 9:30. So what happened? Price make a market structure shift, right, with displacement, which leave behind a fair value gap. One thing more you have to note out. Once is tap on your 1 hour POI and kills on hours, you are going to search this scenario. What scenario? A market structure shift fair value gap from 15 minute, 5 minute, 4 minute, 3 minute, 2 minute to 1 minute until you find this setup. Maybe this setup not happen in 15 minutes, maybe this setup not happen in 30 minutes, but this happen in 5 minutes, right? So you have to wait that price tap on your POI, and then you will find this type of setup in your time frame. Okay, 5 4 3 2 1. Okay, so what happened? We got a fair value gap, price tap on this fair value gap, okay, and the opposite side liquidity. That's it. Okay, so this is the AM session trade. Okay, as you've seen, I told you once the price is bullish, the down close candle should not be violate, right? This come track. Okay, these are lunch hours. As you've seen here, our PM session was not that much volatile. Okay, but if you go to 1 minute, you will get some sort of trading setup here, like 3 o'clock. This is also our silver bullet time. Okay, a liquidity. That's it. Okay, I also explain in the coming videos. Okay, so now let's jump into the another example quickly. I'm going to now US30 5-minute time frame. First I go to a 1 hour time frame and see bullish. We tap on order block, right? Just tap on the top of the order block. In the kill zone hours, 5 minute, we will see after that we have this swing point. One is here, this is a valid swing point, one is here as well. Okay, so after that we got a first fair value gap here, second fair value gap is here. Okay, what I teach you in the fair value gap videos, that if you see this type of scenario, you're entered on the first fair value gap because might be price not come to second one, but your risk management and money management should allow you that price if reprice that area, so you are not going to stop out or it should not disturb your portfolio. Okay, tap liquidity, London, Asia or previous high. Okay, let's go to the SPX 500. I will tell you S&P E-mini futures or US 30, 100 and the dollar index, it's almost the same. Okay, so in 1 hour I will also show you in coming lectures videos, you will see something. So here same thing, you see we tap, we have this order block, breaker block, mitigation block. Okay, and then we go on a 5-minute time frame and we want to see always mark out that one. Okay, we have these, we are market structure shift, we tap on our POI. Okay, and then we have this fair value gap, right, at kill zone hours, exact 8:30, tap upside. You see the down close candles like this. So sometimes you miss the entry, but you can take entry on the down close candle. Like this is price tap upside. Okay, price tap upside, price tap upside, like this. If you know the opposite side liquidity where it's going, then it's tap upside like this. Okay, like this. That's all. Now it's your work. Go and practice that one. Okay, I hope you understand something in this video. Make sure you join our YouTube channel and join our Telegram channel. And if you are new to Forex, make sure you watch this all series. I already make a playlist on ICT A to Z beginner series and a good broker link in the description. And if you want to watch my video or this series in Urdu Hindi, I also put the link of my Hindi channel in the link description. Until next time, be safe.